Let's call it out. I keep hearing I don't have the time to do UGC. But my friend, if you're already juggling a job, a family, maybe a business or a side hustle, you have hobbies that you make time for, you are the perfect person for UGC, and you absolutely can do this in the tiny fractions of time and bandwidth that you do have. Let me be honest with you. I have clients that have young kids, work a 9 to 5, also have a second job, and still make time to do this and make really good money. So let's break down actually why being busy is actually your superpower and how UGC allows you to take the strengths of how well you can manage your time and actually make a lot more money for yourself, for your family, to pay off debt, to have fun, to unlock creativity that you never knew you had. There's just this myth of no time, not having time, but let's be real. It's never about having time or making time. It's how you use the time you have effectively. If you could use the same block of time to make $5 or $50, which are you going to do? Assuming all other variables are the same. You're going to pick the $50. Most of the women saying they don't have time or saying to me, man, I wish I could do what you do, Kayla, but I don't have time. They're just trying to talk themselves out of something and coming up with BS reasons without actual evidence or proof to support it. You're already running households, you're managing kids' schedules, you're working full time, you're making Pinterest-worthy birthday cakes. You 100% can do this. And I know what people are saying, well, if you do this, you have to give up things like Netflix and hanging out with friends. I go to dance multiple times a week. I watch Netflix. And yes, I do have flexibility during my daytime hours that a lot of people don't. However, I'm neurospicy, I have ADHD, and I do struggle to manage my time and stay focused, and I'm still able to get this done. You are a multi-passionate person, and that level of multitasking, that CEO kind of energy, that's content creator energy, and you already have that. Time is precious, and UGC truly respects that. There's no sending a ton of messages to people. You don't have to constantly be creating content for your social media. There's no Zoom parties. There's no recruiting. There's no managing a team, and there's no trying to convince people to buy through your links. You're getting paid for content creation that you make on your phone, and you're making content all the time. Let me give you some examples about how UGC can actually effectively fit into your busy life. So let's say you go to pick up your kids from school and you're sitting in the car waiting in that pickup line for about 20 minutes. I know it's easy to scroll the drama of the local Facebook group, but you could probably edit at least 2 videos and maybe even do a voiceover for a video in that 20-minute block. So instead of doom scrolling, you could even film a video in the car. I have brands that want me to film things in the car because they feel really natural. So you could film a video, you could edit it, you could add text to things. Come on, if you're doing a 30-second video and doing some editing, you could do a couple of those in a focused 20-minute block, which you're capable of. And even if you finished one video in that time, that's $80 that you just made during that school pickup. Let's say you're a nap time ninja. You have a toddler that finally goes down for a nap, and normally your mind is just so overwhelmed. Oh my God, what could I do during this nap time? And usually you're thinking about making money rather than doing the actions of actually making money. So your toddler goes down for a nap, you grab your iced coffee, and now you're going to film a quick little unboxing, and then you're going to sit down, eat lunch. You don't have to only work during nap time. You could film a video, have lunch, and then when your kids are playing nicely independently later, then you could edit it later on. Boom, $100. All while the house was quiet, right? Because filming, you want to get the best sound you can. Let's say you work a 9 to 5 and you have weekends. You could be a Sunday batcher. Let's say you take a 2-hour block on a Sunday, and you do 3 to 4 pieces of content. You film it first and then edit after. Try not to bounce back and forth. Film while you're in the filming mode and then edit afterwards. That could easily be $300 to $400 worth of content that you did laser focused in a couple hour block on a Sunday. You could even do stuff in the evenings, like 1 or 2 days a week. And it's not something that you have to do every single day either. If you're going to do it full time, you might, but most of my clients don't do UGC every single day. They have a couple days, 2 days, 3 days dedicated to having a block in the day where they get it done. It pays you for what you create. It's nothing based on how much you post or what sees it, or who sees it rather. And that's pretty freaking powerful. And let's say you're like, man, I really want to do this for the purposes of income. It's a smart business stream for women. And I want you to really think about this, right? Because I know you realize this. You're already really efficient at the things that you do. You are good at creating content. You have fun with it and people enjoy it. Why not get paid for that skill? It is a skill. You can talk to your phone because you've been talking to your Instagram stories for a decade. You're not adding another job that you have to be a slave to the schedule. You got to commute there. You got to deal with the dynamics of so many people. You're monetizing your existing lifestyle, really, because UGC fits into your schedule and your life rather than you needing to change your entire life for the purposes of creating content. That's the flexibility that comes from this that you can't get anywhere else. Brands don't want perfection. They don't want super tedious edits. A lot of the times they want raw footage. They want real, relatable, everyday content of you in your natural element. Men, women, all ages, 22 to 82. I'm not even kidding. Your coffee routine, your skincare. When I get ready at my vanity in the morning, most days I'll end up filming a handful of videos, some for brands and some for my own education. I'll draft ideas for YouTubes. I'll do little shorts for the Stop the Hey Girl IG Reel, stuff that I cross-post across multiple platforms to build my omnipresence. It's you, your camera, and that's what equals your paycheck. So unlike things like MLM network marketing, UGC doesn't tie your income to anyone else's decisions or actions. It's all you. And ultimately, you get to fit it into your lifestyle. You don't have to inherently make time where you don't have it. It is where you're putting it in your life and honestly removing activities that aren't making you any money anyway. And I know you've got a good amount of those, whether it's another business you've tried or ways that you've been spinning your wheels, using time to think about how to make money when there's literally something right here for you. You know how to manage your time. UGC just gives you a way to cash in on that skill you're already naturally good at. So there's no sales quotas, no minimum orders. You're not chasing people. It's just your creativity, your phone, and that's what's going to give you extra cash that pays quickly. So as you're planning your summer vacations and kids got summer camps and things you got to pay for, I know it's a little early to say it, but back to school clothes, summer clothes, man, these kids grow fast. This can help pay for that. So if this hits home, I want you to go into the comments, tell me your biggest takeaway, and then look in the notes for a link to Second Job Alternative. It's my 30-day asynchronous UGC foundations platform that gives you the ways. There's actually multiple different tracks of how to manage your time and how to really get started making money in UGC based on your time and available bandwidth mentally. And of course, based on your income goals. So you can customize this for you. And there's a detailed master document that walks you through exactly what to do to get started. And if you have any questions, you know where to find me. I cannot wait to see what you do with this.